Welcome to your medical huddle. I'm Ricky, our nurse manager. It is March 15th. For quality this week, I want to talk about the 2RN skin check. Jeff and Abby will be starting those audits. They will let you know if you've had any fallouts. Good news is I've already heard some nurses already asking other nurses to help with that 2RN skin check, so good job, you guys. This year for the medicine service line, our unit goal will be no pressure injuries as much as possible. There'll be some details coming out on that as exactly what that entails, but we like to get a jump start on things, so we're going to start that. The turn team revamp started a week ago. Thank you, Alex, now over at PVH. For putting that team together. So for us, our go-to people are Jeff, Chandler, and Anna, and they will be eventually here in the next couple of weeks rolling out or re-rolling out the turn teams and what that looks like. So again, just another piece of that happy action plan that we implemented. If you have any thing to bring to the table in regards to how we can prevent those pressure injuries, I encourage you to go to the unit council. So speaking of goals, our goal this year was to decrease our call-outs. I did put the statistics out that is posted in the break room so you can see where we're at with our goal, as well as Whitney, part of the New Grad Project, was coming out with this patient, what do you want to call it, pamphlet? Welcome to the medical unit. Please go over that with your patient. We are going to make a little video of how that looks. Sometimes people aren't really sure what to do with it. Hand it to the patient. Do you go over it? Do you not go over it? What does that look like? But really, it is just going through just kind of the basics with the patient and letting them know what we are going to do for them. So hopefully that will reduce those call-outs as well. And bonus, there's a TV guide in the back. Okay. So anyway, be looking for that video. That'll be coming out here shortly as well. Let's see, so innovation this week. Last week we put out the Sharps video, so hopefully everyone got to watch that and you know how to use the new Sharps containers. So if you haven't, please watch that. It was out last week. Busy usage is up, so thank you guys for that. Let me know if you have any equipment issues. I know that we have in the past sent them down to Biomed, but just for tracking purposes, I would prefer that you just give them to me and then I can send them to Biomed. I got a guy, so usually there's a pretty quick turnaround. So definitely do that. And again, with the blood pressure calibrators, some have seemed to wander off. And so we only have a couple on hand, and then the ones that we do have on hand may not be charged fully. So I know it's real easy to carry them around in your pocket, which I'm totally cool with, but I would prefer that if you are doing that, that you have another one docked, so then at the end of your shift you can just swap that out and whoever's coming on can take the fresh one. Again, with the calibrators, I know that we're also leaving them in isolation rooms. If it's not a C. diff room, don't leave it in there. We don't have enough and we have a ton of isolations. So if it is a C. diff room, leave it. If it's not, just, bleach wipe it and take it out, okay? And then, let's see. With the 2 p.m. huddle for you day shifters, please make sure that you're following the laminated sheet that's on the table. It's real easy to go in there when you're given that report feel like you're giving a report, but we really want to try to keep it very structured so it follows very smoothly. And we also want to allow time for the hospitalist nurse and the pharmacist to chime in on anything that they have to add. Sometimes we can get really caught up in the weeds and want to problem solve in the moment, but we really need to stick to what are we doing to get the patient out of here, and maybe what are some of those barriers. Leave it at that and not try to problem solve in the moment. Again, giving everyone time to say what they need to say, the other disciplines that is, in regards to what it is that they think might be able to help get the patient out. So thank you for doing that. And then patient showers. I am in the works of getting those repaired. I am told by facilities here in the next couple of weeks the replacement parts should be in, and they will start going room by room and updating the showers. So hopefully we won't have cold water for our patients, right? So definitely know that I am aware and I am on it. If you're placing an RL, in the narrative, try not to place blame. Keep it as factual as possible, and do not put staff names in there. There is a place to put like the staff person who might be tied or attached to the particular RL, and you can add those in, but in the narrative, try to just keep it as descriptive and factual as possible, without putting feelings or blame or people's names in there. I think we do pretty well, but just as a friendly reminder. So that's all I have for innovation. Go on to staff recognition. Michelle and Jeff were Guardian Angel winners this week, so if you see them, give them a big high five and congratulations. And then you'll also see over the next week or so, we have quite a few people orienting with us, from 5 South, from Greeley, from the float pool. So we want to make them feel as welcome as possible. So put on your friendly faces, y'all. All right, that is all I have, and you guys have a great week.